Hi there, hello there, my name is Craft, and my favorite projects on the channel have been adding voice commands to Minecraft, utilizing the Minecraft mod command macros by Cryptonaut, and the external program Voice Attack. I've had loads of fun toying around with voice commands in some of my favorite videos on the channel, like when I tried to use pirate speak language, or when me and my friends did a Doug style challenge that derailed in a hilarious way. Each and every project has been amazing to do, but I feel like I could do something more unique with this. So after some thinking, pondering, testing, and building, I've decided to try my hand at Voice Activated Redstone. Alright, to refresh y'all on how this whole thing works, you have a voice input go through Voice Attack, and that translates into a key press, which is bound to a macro key in Minecraft that would then execute an in-game command. So the idea is that with this basic setup, we can actually use commands to trigger redstone. Now, the best way to do this from what I've tested is to have a command cause a block update of some sort, which would then trigger an observer, thus resulting in a redstone output. Now, I figured out the best two ways to have block updates occur: the set block command and the summon command. Here, let me show you. Okay, so here we have these two mechanisms built up. Both of these use a sticky piston powered by an observer that spits out a redstone block to power whatever line you have. Here we have a redstone lamp to serve as an example. So the observer is what will detect the block updates that the commands will help us achieve. The first one deals with the set block command, which places a block over the sand at the coordinates in front of the observer, and the sand immediately falls on the torch to reset the input spot. The mechanism acts as like a toggle flip-flop, so each trigger of the command toggles the output from active to inactive. So here, if you see, if I put sand here, it'll toggle off, toggle on, toggle off. It's actually quite simple, really. Alrighty, if I say the word sand, then it actually does the set block command, which then toggles the T flip-flop. And for the second one, which I personally prefer, uses the summon command. So with the summon command, it actually spawns a sheep at the top of the tower, which it'll then fall, passing through this tiny little piece of string, and then it gets impaled on this stalagmite. For some reason, passing through the string counts as 2 block updates. So this machine is more so for pulse inputs, kind of like a button. So if I just say sheep, and then yeah, it triggers. The key for both these mechanisms is knowing the coordinates to have the sand or sheep trigger the block updates. For what I'm going to call the sand flip-flop, it's just whatever coordinate is in front of the observer. Nice and simple. Just have a torch 2 blocks below instead of 1 so that the sand can actually, fall down. Because if it's just 1 block above, it'll just float there unnaturally. But for the summon pulsar, you need at least a couple blocks so that the sheep can actually fall and die on the stalagmite. From what I got here, I have about 7 blocks, but you can also do your own testing in your own creative worlds just to get like the minimum or maximum amount of blocks that you can have. Just as long as the sheep dies so that you don't have like too many entities like wandering around, because it needs more of these little guys. So whenever setting up the command macro keys, just be sure to take note of the coordinates when typing the command, depending on the method that you use, and also make sure that the keybind you assign matches in both this and the command for voice attack. Now, I've already set up a build that utilizes the summon pulsar just to show what you can do with this thing. And here he is. This is a voice activated Grumbot. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't say Grumbot, because if you look closely, it's Ultrabot, who is a robot that appears in many videos on the channel. Yeah, I finally decided to actually build something original. So yeah, this thing is actually going to trigger various different things depending on what I say. Hello. So yeah, if I say a command like hello, and then it'll actually trigger the facial thing. So if I say the word bee,
spawning bees,
and it'll dispense a bee. Yeah, you can have it pretty much do various different things. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. Alright, it just gave me a thing of stone. So yeah, you can have like various different things in the dropper, so it can, communicate with you in game with like little papers or something. And so yeah, if we just go back here and look at the redstone, all of it is assigned to a dropper so that each one can go and do its specific thing. Like here we have the green face wires, here we have the purple dispenser wires, here we have the yellow firework wires, and so on and so forth. Yes, I said firework wires. 600 subscribers! It's something worth celebrating. And so yeah, with the help of voice attack and command macros, it's entirely possible to have your redstone builds be voice activated. This was a fun project to do, and I hope you all learned a little bit with this video, because I learned a lot too. Also, while setting up this whole video, I actually discovered that there's another command macro mod that I might actually try out in a future video. I don't know, we'll see. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me test this out. If you need additional help with setting up voice attack commands, I'll leave a link to my video on the topic in the description. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And yeah, that'll be it for me. I'm out of here.